Hi, friends. It's Kate. If you've been feeling overwhelmed lately or having anxiety, sometimes that can manifest in the body as tension or tightness. And you are not alone. There's something in the air right now where a lot of people are feeling that. So, this whole class is based on stress release, tension relief, and we're going to focus on the lower half of our body. So, we're really going to get into the glutes and the hamstrings, the psoas, the calves. And we're also going to feel good mentally as well as in our body. So you don't need any props for this class. But if you do try it and you like it, please give it a loving thumbs up. Leave a comment below. That's what makes this community so vibrant. And subscribe if you want to practice more classes together and join the yoga community. But when you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. All right, friends, let's find an easy seat in the middle of our mat. And as you start to ground down and settle in, accept that even though most of our practice is within the confines of our rectangle of our mat, this practice, we're going to stretch beyond the limits of our mat. So take up space as we create more space in our body. Inhale your shoulders all the way up to your ears. And exhale, pour them down your back. Nice big circles here. Inhale them up. Exhale down. Last time, inhale them up. Exhale them down. Maybe close down the eyes and keep your shoulders down your back this time. Soften the space between the eyelids. Soften your brow, your jaw, your chest and heart space. And you can slowly blink your eyes open. Your right hand comes down to the mat. And inhale your left arm up. So reach up with your left arm. Option to deepen and crawl your right hand out. And reach your left arm up and over, arching like a rainbow. This is a nice side body stretch for the left. Spiral the chest open towards the sky and imagine that you have gills on the left side of your rib cage and breathe into them. With each inhale, creating more space in between each rib. One more breath here. Nice. On your inhale, come back up to center. Your opposite leg, your left leg, stretches out long. Your right leg stays bent. And then find that same side stretch. Lean over to the left. Right arm comes up to the sky. Spiral the chest open. Create more space, lengthen through each vertebrae and each rib. Maybe your right arm can start to tip over towards the front or the side of the room. But only move into available space here. We're creating it as we go. See if you can soften your face. See if you can draw your shoulders down your back. And breathe deeply. Inhale up to a tall spine. Create length, length, length through each vertebrae. And then exhale, fold forward in between your left leg and your right knee. So you're kind of coming at a diagonal. And you can be on fingertips here or forearms. But wherever you are, make sure to keep a Nice straight back. We don't want to be rounding. If we round, we're often taking the stretch in the back, the thoracic spine, that mid spine, or the lumbar spine, the low spine. So if we lengthen through our spine and shine our chest forward, we often find this energetic anterior pelvic tilt. So it's almost like we're popping our booty out, and it strengthens through the hamstring and the glute. And that's what we're looking for. Take deep breaths here. Maybe you find a natural sway with your breath side to side. And on your next inhale, come back up. Shift your chest all the way over to your straight left leg. Inhale once again to that long spine, and you can bend your left knee here. And then on your exhale, fold forward. So moving into a deep hamstring and glute stretch here. And again, there's no forcing, no clenching here. It doesn't matter where you are, or maybe you're not folding forward at all. You're just keeping that straight back, and that's the stretch that you feel, and that's perfectly fine. Honor where you are, knowing that we're in progress right now to create more space and more ease and less tension in our body. Let's find some pulses with our breath here. Now that we've done a couple stretches on this side, allow your inhale to take you out just a little bit and lengthen through the spine. And then your exhale brings you deeper. Your inhale brings you out. Your exhale melts you in. Inhale out. Exhale deeper. Inhale. Exhale with your breath now. A few more breaths here. And on your next inhale, come up to a long spine. Bring that left leg in. And take an easy seat once again, because we're going to do the other side. So whatever foot was in front or on top, switch your seat here. Drop your left hand to the mat. And inhale your right arm up and over. Nice side body stretch on the right. Spiral the chest open towards the sky. And really focus on lengthening through the spine and creating space in between each rib. And breathe into your side body. Inhale up to center. Extend your right leg, keep that left leg bent, and we'll pivot our chest so we're right in between our knee and our right foot. Inhale to that long, long spine, and then exhale, shine the chest forward. And again, instead of rounding so our nose comes to the floor, where we're really stretching our back there, instead, find a long spine and try to get your navel towards the floor. That's going to stretch the glutes and the hamstrings, and that's what we're going for. Maybe you can close the eyes here. Soften the space around the eyes, soften the jaw, soften the brow, and just breathe. And know that your body is opening up. And as you calm your body, it opens up with you more easily. Inhale, up to a long spine. And then exhale, lean over your right leg. Nice side body stretch. Your left hand comes up and over. Spiral your chest open. We're taking twists in this class to really get into all the nooks and crannies of the hip. The hip is a complex and very flexible mechanism. So we want to make sure that we're stretching in all the different directions so that we really get that freedom of movement and release that tension. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And on your next inhale, come up to center. Pivot your entire chest towards your straight right leg. Inhale to that really long spine, and then keeping that long spine, exhale, fold forward, and you can have a bend in your right knee here. So we're really targeting our hamstring and our glutes. And see if you can find an interior pelvic tilt here. So your hips are rotated up and back, and that lengthens through your hamstrings even more. And we'll take the same pulses with our breath, a little moving meditation here. So maybe you close down your eyes. And on your inhale, you come out and lengthen through your spine. And on your exhale, you deepen and melt in. Inhale, come out, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. And come up. We'll take bottom of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. So diamond shape with your legs. Doesn't really matter how far your feet are from your body. Find something that's comfortable for you. And then I like to grab the ankles, find a really long spine on my inhale, and then exhale, fold forward, and use my elbows to open up through my knees. And we'll take those same pulses with our breath like we did with our straight leg. So on your inhale, find length. And exhale, deepen. Inhale, come out, find little length. Exhale, sink in and deepen. And move with your own breath here. Make these really loving pulses, nice and slow. And on your next inhale, come up to a straight spine. We'll take our final posture. So extend your left leg out long and it might come off the mat. And your right leg out long and it might come off the mat. We're going to take a straddle pose. So adjust yourself, get comfortable. Try again to find that anterior pelvic tilt. So instead of our hip bones tucking under where we're rounding through our back, you're really engaging through the hip bones, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the core and the pelvic floor to find that anterior pelvic tilt to lengthen through our leg muscles. And then you know the drill. Inhale to a really long spine. And then exhale, fold forward to any degree that is comfortable to you. If you have some mobility here and you want a little bit more to get into that ball and hip socket of the hip joint, then with your breath, sway side to side. You'll notice that sides might be different. I get this question a lot of why is one side tighter than the other, and there's a lot of different reasons for that. It could be an injury. It could be what we do every day. A common thing that I see is that people don't always think about is the leg that they prop with when they're standing. Say you're standing in a grocery line or at the cafe, and you usually have one leg straight and one leg bent. Well, your straight leg is usually habitual straight leg, and it usually takes a lot more attention. And so that's often the tighter side. And that's something that we do every day. So maybe bringing some awareness to what leg we prop with might bring you a little bit more release. Maybe we switch it out. Maybe we do a little stretches while we're standing. Just bringing some awareness to our everyday physical habits. One more big breath here. And then inhale, come up to a long spine. We're going to come out of this really gently, so help your knees get bent and then walk them towards each other. And we'll take a nice little hip release here. So we'll take windshield wipers with the legs, bottom of the feet on the mat, and then bring your knees to one side and the other. Just nice and slow. Nice. Then we'll meet in an easy seat. And I hope that you feel some tension release in your lower body. I hope you feel calm. I hope you feel loving. And if you want the same release in your upper body and shoulders and back like we just did for our lower body, then make sure you do the next class. But either way, it's been an honor practicing with you. Namaste, friends. Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om Tat Sat.